The text came at 2:47 a.m. He's still here, still in our bed. No name, no emojis, just those 8 words. My hands didn't shake. I think that's what disturbed me most. I was in the groom's suite at the church. Tux hung like a corpse on the wall. My best man was passed out 2 feet away, drooling into an empty bottle of bourbon. I stared at the message. He's still here. My mind ran through 100 he's. The florist? The bartender from rehearsal dinner? But I knew. I always knew. Not from proof, from silence, from glances, from the way my father used to look at her, and how she didn't look away. The first time I felt it, we were at a family dinner. She laughed at a joke he told. Not a normal laugh, the kind that pulls at your stomach even if you don't know why. He touched her wrist when he poured her wine, longer than necessary. She didn't pull back. I told myself it was paranoia, that I was projecting, that I was tired, that maybe I was the problem. But the signs grew louder. Hushed conversations when I walked in, her phone always tilted face down. My father's sudden generosity, buying us a honeymoon, covering her car lease, offering to take care of things behind my back. When I asked her about it once, she smiled. "Your dad just wants us to be happy." Us? I nodded, because that's what a good son does. I didn't confront her, didn't rage, didn't scream. Instead, I listened. She talked in her sleep sometimes, whispers soaked in wine and guilt. One night she said his name. "Don't stop, Thomas." Not once, twice. I started logging phone records, burned through a VPN, hid the logins under fake spreadsheets, midnight calls, shared location pings. Then I installed a backdoor camera into the guest house where she sometimes stayed to decompress. She never stayed alone. He arrived at 10:16 p.m. on a Tuesday, left at 3:02 a.m. Same as the text. He's still here. I printed every timestamp, every message. She had no idea, neither did he. The morning of the wedding, my mother called. She sounded strained. "Your father won't be walking you down the aisle after all. He says he's unwell." Unwell. I knew better. He was hungover, still reeking of her perfume, still breathing in the bed where I was meant to begin forever. I packed everything, my vows, my speech, my proof, into a sleek black folder and slid it beneath the pastor's binder. When I walked down the aisle, I didn't look at her, not even once. I didn't need to. I already knew the last time she'd looked at me and meant it was months ago. "Do you, Elijah Carter, take this woman—" I reached for the mic. The pastor hesitated. I took it gently, calmly, and turned to the crowd. "My answer depends," I said. "Do I take this woman, for better or worse, knowing she slept with my father the night before this wedding?" Gasps, frozen faces, a dropped glass. My mother clutched the pew. I kept speaking. "Do I take her, knowing she moaned his name in the same bed I paid for? That while I wrote vows, she was busy unmaking promises?" No one moved. Not even her. She stared at me, pale, wide-eyed. I turned the mic slightly toward her. "Anything you'd like to add, Ashley?" She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. I pulled the folder from under the binder, held it high. Phone records, messages, photos. The proof was bulletproof. She collapsed into the chair behind her, veil slipping sideways like a curtain closing. I didn't wait for applause. I handed the mic to the pastor and walked straight down the aisle, alone. No one followed. No music played. Just silence thick as ash. Outside, the sun hit me like an insult. Too bright, too late. I looked up at the sky. My father had taught me how to tie a tie, how to change a tire, how to lie like a man. He didn't teach me how to survive him, but I did anyway. I never looked back at the church.